Good afternoon, Mr. Shivam. Thank you for accepting our invite and letting us interview you. We are the students of PGDM International Business of Birla Institute of Management Technology, Greater Noida. Now I request my teammates to quickly introduce themselves to Mr. Shivam.
Thanks, the pleasure is mine.
Hi Shivam, this side Neil from PGDMIB.
Hello, this side Nandini from PGDMIB.
Hi, this is Abhishek Mathur from PGDMIB.
Hello, this side Akbar Ali from PGDMIP.
Yeah, hi.
All right, Mr. Shivam. So this is my first question to you. What is Miglox all about, and how did you start it, and what was the vision?
So Miglox is basically a environment conservation company. We make different fuels and technologies to save our environment, especially from the plastic waste and the emissions. So when we started it as a company, the basic agenda was not to start a company. The company was just a coincidence. Uh, Basically, if you know, I'm a patent holder. I hold the patent for converting plastic into crude oil. The basic idea was to license the technology to other existing companies who can make such fuel. But when we started our research, then we found like um, there are chances of technology being abused. So from there, we thought of making Miglox, and this is how Miglox was born.
Need unmute
Yeah,
yourself.
Mike.
I would like to ask the next question. So,
Yep.
Mr. Shivam, tell what investment you have made and how it's going. What are the turnover you are
So,
going?
if you ask about the investment, we started this company just from 3,000 rupees, and we even did not have money to register our company. So even the government fees was paid by our CS. So it started with 3,000 rupees, and we reached 66 CR turnover in 19 months. Then we had a major setback at our factory, and we had a fire incident. And from there, we started rebuilding again, and now we are a 500 CR company with ONGC, Indian Army, and Myanmar Oil and Gas Enterprise as our clients.
So now I would like to ask you the next question. How did you find a potential business opportunity in this field?
See, the basic means I was when we started. I was not building a business. I was uh, I was building. I was trying to build a ecosystem around which the balance could be created. I hope you all know about Panch Tattva. So I wanted to maintain the ecological balance without disturbing the Panch Tattva, and at the same time providing the cleaner and better source of energy, especially the sustainable source of energy for our generations to come. If I go very blunt, like we say, we need to save our Mother Earth and all those things. We don't need to save Mother Earth. We need to save ourselves. Mother Earth in itself is a whole system. If we don't behave properly, she will throw us away. So basically, it was a service, but service cannot earn bread and butter for you. So we started it as a profitable venture for bread and butter, but eventually it grew. So your expectations grow with the time.
Hi, Shivam. So I would like to ask that how did you come up with the name Miglox?
Yeah. So it's a very interesting story. MIG stands for metal inert gas, and LOX is basically a translucent blue liquid used in a rockets as a propellant. So MIG means joining, and LOX means firing. So MIGLOX is all about joining young youths to fire up.
Hi, Shyam sir. My question is, what is your target market?
My target market is B2B. Basically, we are supplying our fuels to mining and transport industries, because there is a say like our fuel comes under GST, and the conventional fuel is still under VAT. So the customer can't get profit from the VAT, means they can't get the reverse of the credit. But through GST, they can get the reverse credit. So our target market is B2B, and we have a price difference of around 25 to 30 rupees from the conventional fuel.
Oh, I will also like to ask one more question. So,
Yep.
sir, you have told that you are converting plastic into fuel. So, how do you procure plastic? You are just collecting it from the directly from the dumping yards, or you are just anything else?
So as of now, we don't have a means procurement channel or something like that. So what we are doing, as you know, like the developed country dump their waste in developing countries. Waste is something that is majorly imported to developing countries from the developed countries. So we are taking this waste from the different parts of the world, but now we are trying to procure it from the local municipalities.
Is there any government support you are also getting?
We are the part of a Startup India venture. That's it.
Okay.
So my next question to you is, how did you expand your company, and in how many cities is Miklock situated?
We are currently in 17 states and 38 cities. And since we are a B2B business, then there is no point of like spending more money and creating more bogus infrastructure just to show off. We believe in Tata more than in the startup culture that is going on. We want to means be the profitable venture from the first day. We want to increase our valuation by earning profit, not by taking someone's money and valuation to increase the profit. So if you say our existence is in 3 different countries and pan India, but we have our physical existence in 17 states, 38 cities, and 3 countries.
Is there any difference between starting a venture in India and going abroad? You see, you
Yeah,
might, yeah.
there is a very big difference. The first difference is you are earning 4 to 5 months for the government in India, and in the rest country it is much less. So we are shifting our headquarters to Dubai recently.
So the next question would be, what impact has your venture made on the industry as well as in the society?
So first let's come to industry part. So we are selling so you know the transport is the backbone of the economy.
Okay.
So we are making the transport cheaper, cleaner, and more sustainable. And on the society, we are obviously cleaning the environment, and we are one of the very few carbon neutral companies.
I would like to ask that would you like to share some of your challenges you must have faced in your journey and how did you overcome them?
The first one I said that we had fire incident at our plant. I had 34 legal charges on me, and back then I was 22, so it was a lot for me. Um, so when you have the dedication to do something, it happens. And like I can give you a lot of gyan sitting here, but it's better we step into it, face it, come through it. That is the best way to learn it.
Thank
Uh, sir, my question is, what are your future plans for Miklovs?
So as I told, we want to be the profitable from first day till the last. The day we are not profitable, we'll shut down the operations. So our basic vision is to overcome this problem of fuel. So basically, we are already converting waste into wealth, right? Our next agenda, our next agenda is to make fuel a renewable source of energy, which is not now. Like there is a EV culture going on. EV is purest form of energy and all that. I'll give you a data like there are two vehicles standing in a showroom. One is the EV, another one is a diesel vehicle, normal diesel vehicle. EV has already emitted about 5 to 6 tons of carbon. It has not ran a kilometer, but it has already emitted that much carbon. And if a diesel vehicle will run for 5 years, then it will emit that amount of carbon. And the other part is, obviously electricity is pure, it don't have any emissions, but from which source you are producing the electricity? It is the coal, thermoelectric plants and all. So that is not clean. Basically we are being misguided.
Okay.
What are the future expectation you are having from your company now? In what steps you're taking to expand
Future
it?
expectation, if you ask economy wise, we want to be at a position where we can help the society. And if you want to know our expectation on making an impact on society, so I want to make dialysis free for the people, and the and for the unprivileged cancer patients.
It's
All
really
right,
nice
Shivam.
to hear all
So,
these things.
the last question for the day. What are your plans about listing your company in stock market?
We don't have any such plans as of now because we don't want to share our profits with anyone. We are quite greedy in that way. But obviously, we'll be thinking about it by 2028.
All right. So now I would request Nandini to conclude the interview.
Okay, so the interview proved to be an invaluable exchange of information. Thank you so much, Mr. Shivam, for giving us the information and also taking some time out from your busy schedule.
Yeah, thanks. The pleasure was mine. You guys can connect anytime.
Thank you.
Always there.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shivam.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.